Be sure to click the little bell icon right next to my channel name, as well as uncheck the box under channel subscriptions and YouTube settings to be notified for all the videos I upload. Yo, what is going on, guys? It's the one and only HENIS, and today I am bringing another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video over here onto my channel. Now today, guys, what I'm going to be sharing with all of you is the best rushing class setup in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, when I try to think of a weapon, and more specifically a class setup that works really well for a rushy playstyle, I really want to tailor to the people who really love to rush up into the enemy faces, charge those objectives flags, and really just don't care about whether or not they live or die. Obviously, they do want to get as many kills as possible, but they're really not playing very passive. They're not necessarily playing extremely smart. They're just constantly rushing and constantly moving. So that's what I've gone ahead and tried to throw together here in this class setup, and I think I've gone ahead and put together a class setup that's going to work pretty well for pretty much all rushing play styles in Infinite Warfare. So hopefully you guys will go ahead and enjoy today's video. If you guys do, a like rating would be very much appreciated. Let's go ahead and see if we can shoot for 100 likes on this video, guys. If we can hit that, that would be absolutely amazing. And make sure you guys also go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. I love bringing you guys best class setup videos like this, and as with all of the best class setup videos I upload over here onto my channel, I do understand that this best class setup video is not going to work well for every single rushy type of player in Infinite Warfare. So if you guys come to this video, you copy down this class setup, and you think to yourself, I maybe think that I could swap out this attachment for this one, and then that would work better for my playstyle, make sure you leave that sort of adapted or modified class setup down there in the comment section. That way, when someone else comes to this video and they go ahead and try out this class setup in this video and they find that doesn't really necessarily work perfectly for their playstyle, they can go ahead and check the comments section and find that this class setup that this guy proposed actually works really well for me. So with that being said as well, make sure you thumbs up the ones down there in the comment section that work really well for your playstyle as well. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into it. So I'm going to go ahead and have this class setup up on screen here right now for you guys, so you can go ahead and take a screenshot of it, copy it down, put it in your class setup, whatever you want to do. So the weapon that I decided to use for this rushing class setup is indeed the Karma 45. Now this makes sense because we are playing in a rushing class setup. I really wanted to choose an SMG because SMGs are going to be the weapons that are going to be best up close in the enemy faces, sort of in those close range gunfights. And there's no weapon in the SMG category that melts quite like the Karma 45. Obviously, we do have weapons like the ERAD or the HV4 that are extremely good, but when it comes to melting people at close range, there really isn't any better weapon, in my opinion, than the Karma 45, which is why I chose it to be the primary weapon here for this rushing class setup. Now, as far as the attachments go, I decided to have on foregrip, quick draw, and extended mags. Now, foregrip is an attachment that I believe is 100% necessary on a weapon like the Karma 45 because this weapon does have a little bit more recoil in comparison to some other SMGs. Having on that foregrip attachment is going to make sure that all of your shots are going to be literally lasers right onto the enemies. So definitely a necessity as far as attachments go. And then the second attachment that I have on here is quick draw. Now this makes sense because we are in a rushing class setup. You're going to be up in the enemy faces, and you're going to need every advantage you have in terms of reaction time. So being able to ADS a little bit quicker, get that first shot off on your enemy in that gunfight is going to be really beneficial in terms of winning gunfights, getting more points, getting on those score streaks, and obviously rushing. So the third attachment that I have on here is extended mags. Now because you are going to be rushing, because you're going to be in that enemy spawn, capping those flags, you're going to need a lot of ammo per magazine. So throwing on extended mags is going to allow you to pick off more enemies at once without necessarily having the need to reload after every 1 or 2 kills. Now let's move on here to the perks. For perk 1 category, I actually have 2 perks, and that is Blast Shield and Dexterity. Now for most of the class setups that I've had up over here on my channel, for perk 1 I've actually had Dexterity and Ghost, but when it comes to a rushing class setup, like I said, you really want to tailor more to the player who's going to be constantly moving. So having on Blast Shield, especially because at this early in the game everyone's throwing out concussions and more specifically explosives like the trip mines and the grenade that blows up like 3 times or something like that, having on Blast Shield is going to save you more in those situations where enemies are throwing grenades towards flags or throwing grenades towards an enemy spawn. So having on Blast Shield is going to be really beneficial. And then for perk 1 I have on Dexterity, which does allow you to reload faster. Now because you do have the extended mag attachment, you're not going to be reloading as often, but when you do need to reload in those clutch situations, Dexterity is going to help out with that. Now as far as perk 2 goes, I really wanted to have on Scavenger because I love to go on long streaks when you're rushing with a class setup like this, and Scavenger is going to allow you to replenish your ammo from fallen teammates and fallen enemies. And then for perk 3 I did throw on Gung Ho. This is pretty much, I would say, the epitome, the perfect perk for a rushing class setup because it allows you to, while you're sprinting, shoot your weapon, reload your weapon, call in score streaks, and throw equipment, which is extremely beneficial because with a rushing class setup, you're not really going to want to stop moving. You're going to want to continually rush and always be up in the enemy faces. So Gung Ho is literally what I would call the perfect rushing class setup perk. So that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's video, guys. Hopefully you all did enjoy. If you guys did, a like rating would be very much appreciated. Let's go ahead and see if we can shoot for 100 likes on this video. If we could hit that, that would be absolutely amazing, guys. And make sure you go ahead and subscribe subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Like I said, I love bringing you guys best class setup videos like this, and if you have an adaptation for this exact same class setup that works really well for you, leave it down there in the comment section and hopefully you can help someone else out as well. But if you guys did go ahead and watch it to this point in the video, go ahead and comment down below #rush. That'll let me know that you guys watched this entire video. And anyways, guys, thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until next time, everybody, keep gaming, and as always, stay cool. Adios.